first mission I went on, we were test firing the guns when something smashed through the plexiglass nose and hit me in the chest. So I said, I'm hit. And everybody got excited. And there's no blood, and I don't feel anything, and I happen to glance down, and laying on the floor of the plane is a .50 caliber shell casing, which evidently got caught in the slipstream of the planes in front. Now, it smashed through if it would have hit me in the head, it would have killed me. But everybody's coming up here, and now I realize that I'm not dying, but nobody can hear. Nobody's paying any attention to me. Everybody's just trying to save my life and take care of it. So for the rest of that mission, had a briefcase with your information in it from the briefing in the morning, and I had to hold the briefcase over the hole for most of the rest of the day. What he thought that we could do was that they would hold me down where I could reach the bomb. Thank goodness we could reach it, and put it back in the rack, or at least hold it up until we could close the bomb bay doors and really take off, which we did. And now we didn't want to open them again and just throw the bomb out someplace. So I said, we'll just leave it here and take it home. And they said, well, if you believe that it's not going to explode, sit on it. I had to sit on it. It's kind of silly, isn't it? I had to sit on the bomb all the way back to England. When the pilot had 35 missions, the whole crew went home. And as time went on, the navigator and I flew with other crews who had lost a bombardier or a navigator, and so that there was a shortage, so to speak, and we flew with other crews. So when it got down to the end, we both had the same amount of missions as the pilot had. And now we discovered that there was an excess of gunners that needed flying time. So the navigator and I made a deal with the squadron commander. And he said, okay, why don't, and it was possible for the navigator to understand what the bombardier does and vice versa. So we made a deal with him that I would fly one mission as a navigator bombardier with a nose gunner, and the navigator would fly one mission as a navigator bombardier with a nose gunner. And I flew the 34th mission. And the 35th mission was just before Christmas, and it was during the Battle of the Bulge. We waited for them to come back whenever we had an idea of usually knowing when they would due home. And only a few planes got back that day. My crew was one of the crews that was shot down. The navigator got back. There were 3 or 4 of the crew that returned. I lost, as I say, I lost. My best friend was the co-pilot. He was from Jersey. Big guy. He used to feel like he had to take care of me because he was that much bigger than I was. And strangely, not a couple of years ago, his son, who was now about 60 years old, who he had never seen because he was born while Tim was overseas, called me. He had been searching for somebody that knew his dad, because he never knew his dad.